Have you ever been in a family gathering when someone confidently explains something they barely understand? Imagine this. Dinner is on the table, and your cousin and engineer starts explaining why the latest space mission is completely flawed, citing a YouTube video. Everyone nods in agreement. You, having read a bit more on the topic, try to add nuance, but he looks at you like you don't understand. To him, it's simple. He gets it, and you don't. Or maybe this happens online. You mention you study psychology, and immediately someone who has never opened a book explains why Freud was wrong and claims to have a better theory. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This annoying certainty of those who know the least has a name. It's not just arrogance. It's a cognitive bias studied by psychology. It's called the Dunning-Kruger Effect, and today we'll explore how it operates in the shadows of our minds, influencing everything from casual conversations to life-altering decisions. What is the Dunning-Kruger Effect? Origins. In the late 1990s, psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger at Cornell University noticed an intriguing pattern. In their studies, participants were asked to assess their own skills in logic, grammar, and humor. The results were revealing. Imagine a mountain of competence. At the base, the valley of ignorance, are those who know very little. What happened? These people not only performed the worst, but also rated themselves at the top of the mountain. They thought they were almost perfect, when in reality, they were failing. Meanwhile, true experts near the summit often underestimated themselves. They'd think, I know this, but surely everyone does, or it's not that hard. Dunning and Kruger discovered that being competent requires the same skill to recognize your competence, a skill the incompetent lack. Real-life examples, the effect in everyday life. This isn't just a lab experiment. The Dunning-Kruger effect is everywhere. 1. The armchair coach. It's Saturday afternoon. A football match is on. And your friend who hasn't run in years shouts from the couch, "How could you miss that? I do it better." Why? From his couch, he's unaware of the complexity. The stadium pressure, ball speed, human body mechanics. Ignorance makes it seem simple. 2. The social media guru. You scroll and find someone explaining global economics, geoengineering, or vaccinations in a 50-second clip with unwavering confidence. Their message is simple, stripped of nuance, but their confidence is magnetic. They don't see the exceptions, the years of research. They just condense it all into a catchy sentence. 3. The enlightened colleague. In the office, there's always Pablo from IT. Pablo opines on marketing, HR, and business strategy. He assumes his skill in one area transfers magically to all others. He misses the rules, details, and experience that others possess. His mental map of the workplace is full of blanks he unknowingly fills with overconfidence. 4. The amateur mechanic, us included. Ever tried fixing something at home with a short tutorial? A dripping faucet or a shelf assembly? 5 minutes in, you think, easy. 30 minutes later, there's water everywhere and your dignity on the floor. We've all fallen prey to the Dunning-Kruger effect, underestimating the task because we don't to know what we don't to know. The other side, the curse of knowing. But there's another side. If incompetence breeds false confidence, competence often fosters self-doubt, sometimes called the imposter syndrome. A brilliant student thinks their success is luck. An artist doubts their work because they notice every tiny flaw invisible to others. The more you know, the more aware you are of what you don't know. The mountain of knowledge grows, and you feel small. Meanwhile, those at the bottom see flat ground and believe they are already at the top. How to climb the mountain? Awareness and solutions. So what can we do? How do we avoid the valley of ignorance or gain confidence when we are near the summit? 1. Adopt a learner's mindset. The wisest phrase is, I don't know. Ask questions, be curious, stay humble. There's always another layer to discover. 2. Seek honest feedback. Don't ask friends who like you. Ask someone who knows more than you and insist on brutal honesty. It's uncomfortable, but essential to recalibrate your internal compass. 3. Self-reflection. Before giving an opinion, ask, what's my basis? Have I studied this enough? Or am I repeating something I heard once? This simple reflection stops ignorance-driven arrogance. Conclusion. A journey of humility, the Dunning-Kruger Effect, isn't a label for others. It's a mirror. A reminder that we all have blind spots, areas where we think we're at the top when we're in the valley. Wisdom isn't knowing everything. It's knowing how much you have left to learn. It's embracing the vast unknown and approaching it with curiosity and humility. Next time you meet a confident expert at a family table or feel that certainty yourself, pause. Ask questions. Keep climbing your personal mountain. What about you? On what topic have you realized you are under the Dunning-Kruger effect? Share in the comments, and if you learned something today, share this video to help others climb their own mountain.